Welcome back, everybody, to another draft analysis video here on YouTube as well as Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to head over to Twitch so you can follow and catch us live. This is another premiere draft of Kaldheim. I started this set really well, and since then my results have been kind of going further and further downhill. So we're hoping that we can get off of that train. And this is quite a pack to start with. Wow. Packmate, Behold, and Bergstrider are probably... these are probably the two best commons. Demon Bolt is probably third. Bergstrider is up there as fourth. I'm going to take the Packmate because it's the only green. I think that we can... If we can cut green and have a really strong green core, that will be good. That being said, I do like blue better, personally. But I think Pack 1, Pick 1, Packmate is the pick. Pyre of Heroes, yeah, that's not playable in Limited. So first off, we're just going to grab Packmate and see where we go. Pack 2 Dream Devourer is interesting that it's still here. Glimpse is incredible. I am super curious what the person to our right took from this pack. Glimpse is one of the better uncommons. Dream Devourer, I think, is a really good card. Being able to foretell anything is super strong. I wonder if it's just Dream Devourer. I think that card is good. I don't know if it's as good as I think it is. It stinks that we just passed so much good blue and are now taking a blue card. But, oh man, I don't know. Dream Devourer seems so good. I think I'm on Devourer, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to take Devourer, but I'm not sure about that. That's a tough pick there. That's really tough. The green-black dual land is cool, but I don't think we need that. Maybe it's just Bergstrider here. We don't really know what we are yet. And I think Bergstrider is probably the strongest card. So we'll take that. Rise is a good rare for constructed, but otherwise there's really not much here. Really not anything we're interested in. It seems like we're getting cut out of snow. I'll take the Valkyrie. Doesn't seem like there's much. 4 picks, 4 colors. Not what you're looking for the record. That is not ideal. I think we're just kind of trying to take the most powerful cards and just see what comes to us. Eventually, maybe we'll find the open lane and be able to get something going. Pretty slow draft so far. Outrider I like. There are a lot of good white cards, but I've fallen victim to falling into the white aggro and just not getting there. I think Packmate is still probably our best card. If we don't take the Packmate, what is it? Maybe Draugr's Helm? Maybe? But I think we just take the Outrider, especially with Dream Devourer, being able to foretell that and then play it for 3 mana On turn 3, we could have a 5/5. Well, I guess we'd have to play the Devourer, so it would be turn 4. But still, ahead of curve 5/5 is really good. Again, it seems like we are getting cut out of our colors here. What's the best card? Way down? Maybe? There's a lot of medium stuff here. Trickster God's Heist is interesting. Maybe we just end up in some sort of a weird Sultai something. The fact that there's no green is concerning. I'm hoping that we can pick up some snow stuff. Pack 2. Coming from the left. What are our best cards here? Packmate, Dream Devourer, Bergstrider, Outrider, Valkyrie Waydown maybe? If we can end up in a Sultai shell, that's probably ideal. But right now this is just kind of looking like a pile. We'll take Sentinel. It's playable, especially if we're going to be multicolored. The fact that we have no lands is not great for us. We're not super sure where we're going right now. Master Scald is good if you have a bunch of, what are they called? A bunch of sagas or a bunch of enchantments, but we don't even know if we're going to be blue. We don't really know exactly what we are. I want to be green. I'd like to splash black for the Devourer. We might end up green-blue splashing black for the Heist and the Devourer. We'll see. So this is our pack 1. Nothing here. We're just going to take the gems, or the rare here. Not quite gems yet. Once we 4X the set, it'll be gems for us, but we are not there yet. Still a lot of white, but I don't think that we're going to end up there. We'll take Return, I think. A little bit over Mentor and Skull Raid would be the next two. But Return is good. We'll take the Disciple. So I'm off Valkyrie. I don't know where we're going with this. Maybe we open some bomb white rare in pack 2 and have to backdoor into it somehow, some way. We'll see. We will see. Very slow draft. Very slow. We'll take Mammoth Growth. Just because we're wanting to be green. Wow. Story Seeker. We're not going to play either of those. Almost no matter what we do, we're not going to want to play either of those. Demonic Gifts, also probably not going to want to play that. In Search of Greatness is not a bomb rare. I think we just take the Falls here. Frost would be nice. But I think we just take the Falls. Maybe we wheel the Priest. Snow Plains is not what we want. Turgid's Shadow is good. We'll take that. What's our creature count? 6, so we're pretty light on creatures at the moment. And if we're going to try and do the snow stuff, I think we're going to be a slower snow deck. Take another packmate, absolutely. I was going to say Finn can get us there, but packmate number 2 is great to see. That means nobody to our left, the person to our left and the person to their left are not playing green. Unless they open some bomb green card, they're probably not in green. And we know for sure both of them are not. There's an uncommon and a rare missing. Hard to tell from that, obviously, but the fact that there is a green uncommon there, it's a playable green uncommon. It's not the best card in the world, but it's by no means bad. If you were in green, I can't imagine a green uncommon you would take over both of those. A green uncommon and a green rare that you would take over both of those seems surprising. Let's take Outrider. We've only got the one Snowland, and they just don't seem to be getting here. So I think we'll just take Outrider. Maybe we take Herald and just have to end up in like a green-black Elves shell. Although maybe we can wheel that if nobody else wants it. What does that look like? If we lose that and lose that, then we're still something. Let's take the Outrider and just see what comes to us. I think Gladewalker. It's a shapeshifter, so our elf stuff would trigger. And it's a 2-drop, which we have only 2 of right now, unless you want to count the packmates. Very interesting draft so far. Not a ton of direction, really. Not sure where this is ending up. Hopefully it doesn't end up extremely poorly. We can leave that in there and see about splashing for blue. Just for now, because we don't know. We do not know what exactly we are. Gladewalker number 2 or Faithful? Or a Giant's Amulet? I don't think we're on Giant's Amulet. We only have the one way to get stuff back, so maybe it's just Gladewalker for now. If we wheel the Faithful, that's alright, I think. Let's confirm that. I think now we take a Helm. That can really do work. That can really put in some work for us. I feel like there was a white deck that we passed, right? I feel like there was white stuff that made a deck and we just see. Gosh. We're not playing a second Sentinel, so we can just take the rare here for the gems. But for that to be here, pick 8. Like, I feel like there might have been a white-based deck for us. We got Story Seeker, like, pick, I forget, 14 or 13 or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I could have gotten off onto the white list. I would take Run Ashore if we had the fixing, but we don't, so again, we'll just take the rare. Nothing in that pack is making our deck. We don't have fixing for Run Ashore. We're not red. Yeti doesn't do anything, and we're not white. So we'll just take the In Search of Greatness and keep the gems. I just shot coffee everywhere. We'll take another Return Upon the Tide here. And then if we get any of the milling elves, we'll be happy with them. I forget what they're called. We'll take the uncommon for the vault. We're not going to play Duskwielder. Coma's Faithful. That's the one. If we get any of those, then we'll be alright with it. No, I've got 2 returns. Or if we get the blue-black spell land, that can kind of bring back some of our Outriders, or if we have to sack things to the Shadow, we can get there with the Outriders. We're very light on value on anything, really. We'll take the green-black land. Draugr Recruiter is a way to get stuff back as well. I don't think we need that just yet, though. Pathway Wield, we're not going to play it, but another rare. Broken Wings can make the cut. It's playable. It's definitely playable. You're not excited to play it, but it is a playable Magic card. Seize the Spoils is not in our colors. At the beginning of your end step, is that better? I mean, we probably just take that, right? The black here is pretty weak. We don't want either of those. We're splashing blue, and we have 2 changelings, so Glimpse is tough. We might not even be splashing blue. Struggle is okay, but we're fairly creature light, so we probably don't want that either. I think it's just Cosmos Elixir. It'll help us stay alive. We'll take Herald here. Elves, we have 4 elves, 2 shapeshifters. That priest did not make it back in pack 2, so there's somebody else cutting us off of snow. So I think we just take the Herald. The other Herald didn't make it back either, so there could be some competition in green-black. We don't have enough to activate the Outrider. We don't have enough snow for that. Pretty easy Herald here. Maybe we wheel Jarl or the Kinseekers. So there's Port. That's probably the pick. Broken Wings will probably come back. The only other thing worth considering is Mistwalker, but we don't have fixing for blue. I think it's just a port here. Maybe we hope to pick up some Coma's Faithfuls. Way down number 2, we're pretty light on removal. We have 1 way down, we have Turgid's Shadow, and that's about it. I guess Broken Wings, maybe you can count. U doesn't really do anything for us. It's just a harder to cast Outrider at this point. Because we have none of the big worm. I think it's just way down. We don't want Duskwielder. Disciple is fine. See, there's just a lot of good white here. I don't know where I could have jumped off to white, but I think white was the lane here. Unfortunately, I think we just I don't know that there was a good jumping off point. I can't really. I mean, I guess when we got pick whatever it was, 13 Story Seeker, maybe we could have just said, okay, we're going all in on it. But I don't think. Boy, there's just nothing here. There is just nothing for us. Take Carter and help the vault, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We don't want 2 Broken Wings. Raven Wings I don't think does that much for us with only 11 creatures. Just not quite coming together here. Trickster God's Heist will probably play, let's see, I guess just Berserker. Choose the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a creature of the chosen type, copy that spell. We don't really have enough elves for that, do we? It seems like the person that's in snow must be in exactly green-black snow. Because pick, is that 7? Snow Island is just super late. We'll take another Berserker here. Goes well with the Helms and the Gladewalkers. Makes us some zombies, hopefully. And it just keeps us alive early. I think we'll take a Skull Raid. We don't really want Wither Crown. I think a Skull Raid is alright. Help us draw some cards. Maybe if we're in a pinch, we can force people to discard their last couple and see what we get out of them. I think we're going to be in a pinch fairly often, unfortunately. Jarl's fine as a blocker, just to make sure that we get there on playables. Sure, Broken Wings number 2, maybe we play it. Maybe we have to. $25. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing this. That card's just not good for us. We don't have reasons to be just getting as many elves as possible. We don't need that. I mean, I guess maybe we could use it as a chump blocker for Jarl. Well, pick 15 Code Spell Cleric. Yeah, so I don't know where we missed the boat, but I think white was the play for sure. We need to cut 1 card. What do we cut here? We don't really have ways to be milling, so maybe it's a return. But we're pretty light on creatures, so I like that that's a way to get stuff back. Plus it makes us elves. Maybe it's just a sentinel. Our mana's not that bad considering we have 1 blue. I think we just try it like this. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on what we could have done better. I think we definitely missed a solid white deck. Where we missed that, I'm not 100% certain. But I think we missed it somewhere in there, unfortunately. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe. If you're here on Twitch, be sure to follow. We'll go ahead and play some games. Also, if you're on YouTube, we usually play the games over on Twitch, listen to some music, hang out. So yeah, be sure to head there, twitch.tv/brewers_choice if you're looking to catch up.